Bro got the worst blind date of his life.
So my body count is 1,572. And so I don't think body count should matter, to be honest. Like, I don't know. I've heard a lot of numbers and it just doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Are you speechless?
Yeah, just kind of said you're
Excuse me, you can't shame people because of their body count.
1,500, whatever the
72. 72.
That's insane. How much you believe.
Yeah, I mean,
Just
at
say
that
you're
point,
jealous.
Yeah, I'm so jealous.
Women love to be like, oh, if he wanted to, he would. If he wanted to, he would. Okay, but what about you? Because if she wanted to, she would. If she wanted to create peace, she would. If she wanted to communicate better, she would. If she wanted to actually start taking accountability for her actions instead of playing the blame game, she would. If she wanted to protect your peace the same way she protects hers, she would. If she wanted to stop using "this is just how I am" as a way to excuse toxic behavior, she would. Ladies, relationships aren't one-sided. Men aren't the only ones responsible for maintaining a healthy relationship. The scriptures say a wise woman builds her house, so learn how to build up your man. Because if you wanted to, you would.
Will you date a guy who's obese?
No.
Okay, why not?
I just prefer, I feel like, I mean, I know obviously I'm a little bit overweight, but I definitely want my partner to take care of themselves in that way, especially if we're getting a little bit older.
When you say
it's important
take
to me.
care, so I mean,
Fit.
You want the guy to be fit.
Yes.
Can you tell us what your cutoff is here?
I mean, the 40% I wouldn't.
Why not? What's wrong with the 40%?
It just kind of looks unhealthy. I mean, but that's just a picture. If they looked like that and they were active, then that's a different scenario.
I'm not trying to be rude.
I know.
Your
Ready for it.
body type equivalent is probably the 40%.
Probably.
Or more.
I'm not denying that. I know what I look like.
A lot of these men have realized that, unfortunately, for a lot of these modern women, it might seem like opting out is the best choice. Because when you look at how much stress you have to go through, modern women being inconsistent, just those two alone will have you saying, or, you know, kind of reconsidering and saying, well, maybe this is not the journey for me right now. Maybe I need to go build myself up. Maybe I need to focus on myself. Maybe I need to put a little bit more into who I am.
What's your plan when men start walking away from marriage? What's your plan?
So, do men or women get a raw deal from marriage? Because you just said men walking away from marriage. So, is he culpable for doing that?
What is your plan when men walk away from marriage?
Is he responsible for walking away from a marriage?
Topic. What is
or
your
is
plan?
he just never guilty of anything?
My point is the very microphone you're using was built by men. The building was built by men. And there's no gratitude or appreciation. You just tell them they're not doing enough.
Got me. You got me. Yep.
You know, I see why men are staying single, because look around. We have women out here bragging about not cooking, not cleaning, not taking care of their home, not being soft, and not being supportive. And then expecting a man to show up as a provider, leader, planner, protector, and lover, while giving him absolutely nothing in return. And yes, I will be the one to say it. A home needs a woman who actually enjoys being a woman. A woman who takes pride in making her home feel warm and peaceful. A woman who loves her man in the same way that she wants to be loved. That is not oppression, that is care. Men are tired of being treated like a walking wallet. Tired of disrespect. Tired of begging for affection and a little peace. So, they are choosing to stay single, not because they hate women, but because they are looking for a woman that values her role just as much as his. And honestly, I don't blame them, because relationships only work when both people show up and give.
A lot of modern women continue to say that men aren't putting forth effort. Yes, I am. I'm just not giving you the effort. Because you on some BS.
Would you live on a planet with all women?
Yes, immediately, right now.
Would you live on a planet with all women?
Yes.
Would you live on a planet with all women?
Yeah.
Yes. Of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah? 110%. I am.
We don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
So yes.
Yes, I love women. Are they selling tickets?
I hate men.
Would you live on a planet with all men?
Hell no.
No.
Definitely wouldn't.
No.
No, bro, what the
No.
I mean, it'd be cool. Gay! Well, maybe 1 hour and I'd regret my decision. Yeah, no, I wouldn't do it.
So I finally hit up one of these dating events. I keep hearing all these women talking about men don't go to the singles event. So I went. And let me tell you this. For a guy that's in the top, really 5% of men, I know I am. It's like going to the Sizzler. It's like going to a low budget Chinese buffet. Yeah, it's a lot of food there, but most of it you don't want. And then the food that might look interesting already kind of been picked over and messed around and pushed to the side. So really, you don't want that either. To be honest, if a dude got options, if a dude know who he is, really probably the woman that he looking for ain't at a singles event. Because I'm telling you right now, most of the women at the singles event ain't what we want. It's literally like going to a low budget Chinese buffet where the food look old, stale, pushed around, and just not too pleasing. I'm just gonna be honest. So that's probably one reason why the guys y'all want really ain't going to singles event. I'm just being honest.
Men have started going their own direction and quit fixing the mistakes and the foolishness. And some of the stuff is not even a mistake. It's just you doing whatever you want to do and expecting a man to save you. And when I, as a man, have stopped doing that, life has gotten a lot better.
Hey, son, you made it?
Yeah, I made it. It was a long trip. What y'all in here doing?
Shit, you need to ask your mama what she doing. I'm over here looking at the edge of the damn bed, and she all up under me. You need to scoot over, Tasty, too.
Any room. There's not enough room.
You ain't got no room. Look.
No, look, there's not.
All that damn room over there, and the dog is over there.
Babe,
you need to be over there with the dog.
Just
Baby, it's hot.
I'll get over here.
Good Lord.
I didn't know I had no room over there.
Man, that's why I can't even move around here.
It's okay.
Okay, Grumpy. Scoot over.
Okay.
You still ain't scooted.
I am over now. Quit being so grumpy.
You are allowed to leave your perfect husband. You are allowed to end a relationship with a really great boyfriend. The kind of guy that all your friends and family love. They say you're so lucky to have found him. He checks all the boxes and he really cares about you. You're allowed to end that relationship because no matter how good he is, no matter how great he is to all the other people in your life, how much they all love him, it does not change the fact that when you get into bed beside this man at night, you feel inside. It does not change the fact that when you do the bedroom things, you don't feel passion. You don't feel like your body is singing and coming to life because, by the way, that's what it's supposed to feel like, FYI. You just feel like you are going through the motions of something that you are trying to get over and done with. And you don't feel an urge to be close with him throughout the day. You don't feel an urge to be affectionate. In fact, you feel resentment. And that resentment is starting to spill out in bitterness.
Of course, anyone is allowed to leave anyone, but ladies, you better be ready to be the villain, especially if that good man you're leaving is your husband. And I'm just gonna say it because most women cannot handle being the villain, which is exactly why women will make a good man out to be a bad guy. So on top of completely blindsiding her husband with divorce papers, she also oftentimes publicly bashes him in order to justify leaving him. And don't even get me started with what she'll say about him if they have kids together and she doesn't want to share them. That's the side of this advice that's really messed up.
Well, honestly and truly, most of these modern women want to get their hearts broken by Chad and Tyrone. For the rest of us who actually want to improve on ourselves, we're going to go somewhere else and do that. And that's what today's sponsor, Anson Belt and Buckle, helps you to do.
So we mature faster than men. It is a known fact.
If you say so.
Even at the adolescent stage, and even when we're in our 20s and our 30s, like our mindset is usually not the same, right? So women tend to like, you give a woman, she'll make a house a home. You know what I mean? So
Stop that.
yeah, I'm just saying.
Women ain't making no house, no goddamn home.
I promise you.
Maybe your grandmothers and those the great grandmothers, like
The
these
right
women
woman.
today.
The
they
right
ain't do-
woman.
Well, see, now you putting everybody in one category.
So the right woman.
We can't sit here and say women are old, much more mature, but when it comes to older men and younger women, the maturity seems to go out the window. Or maybe men are more mature. That's why they can deal with older women. Like it's one or the other. We can't sit here and say women are mature. Y'all always getting finessed by the older men, while the younger men, they're not getting as finessed. Are they more mature? That's why they can handle the older women, and the younger women are not as mature. That's why they keep getting finessed by the older men. Like I don't know.
Like the YNs is finessing the older women though. Right?
Are they more mature?
I'm fucking with you. I'm staying in your crib.
I'm on a date right now, and we're going over celebrity crushes. And he just told me one of his celebrity crushes is Jessica Alba. I was like, okay, perfect. Mine is Annalie Choppa, and he didn't know who that was, so I'm pulling up pictures, and I'm like, okay, I get a pass for him. He's like, no, you don't. I'm like, you would get a pass for Jessica? Like, what in the world? He's like, I wouldn't do that. Why in the world in what world would he be in the same room as her and have the opportunity to and not do that? Like, I would be mad. Okay, a celebrity that doesn't have herpes.
I wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't do it?
No, I wasn't raised like that.
Halle Berry
No.
is in the room and you're not doing it.
No, if we're married, not a chance. If we're...
What if I tell you it's okay?
No. It's not okay.
What's funny to me is that women that have opinions like this will turn around a day from now, a week from now, years from now, and they'll be asking, where are all the good men? Well, ladies, you kind of turned him off with your opinions, because all that discussion revealed is that you are not committed and you are not loyal.
And you have to understand that when you ask about where all the good men are, a lot of these men are quiet. They're right in front of you. They didn't disappear. They just quiet. I'm selective. I'm less willing to throw myself into another situation that looks and that feels unserious. You look and you feel unserious. This whole thing that we got going on looks and feels unserious. It looks like you playing around. You about to play with my money, about to play with my time. Some of these brothers got kids, and you about to play with my kids. And if you start doing that, you might have a problem.
If you had to delete all social media accounts to save your relationship, would you do it without no hesitation?
Hey, boo, no. Absolutely not.
Yeah, I'm right with you when you're right. I'm not deleting anything, baby. I'm going to delete you before I delete those social media apps. I'm so sorry, especially in this day and age where social media plays a huge role in most people's careers. Absolutely not. Like, I'm not deleting anything. I'm so sorry.
I would like to know, what does it come down to that deleting
my social media is going to help our relationship? Child, I would have to hit somebody.
What has happened?
Listen, Linda, what I want to say is at this point, okay, deleting social media might just save the world, okay?
If that man is asking you to delete your social media, you need to delete his butt. And drop down in our comments and let us know, would you or would you not? And if you say you would, we're going to judge you and we're going to get back to the show.
Would you spend $2,000 to buy a boyfriend a bag?
Is he my girlfriend?
Well, that's a double standard then, isn't it? You're being a hypocrite.
Okay, I'm dating a man, not a woman. Okay, I didn't sign up to date a woman. If my man asked me to buy him a bag, then it's over.
So you're just a financial abuser.
Okay, so how many men in your life are asking for a Chanel bag?
Probably not as many as you.
Are you calling me a hoe?
Maybe a little.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not nice.
I mean, you did dump a guy because he didn't buy you the $2,000 purse. That's kind of for the street behavior.
Oh, okay.
And modern women continue to say, why is this guy not asking me out? Why won't this guy shoot his shot? Why is this guy seeing me, staring at me, but he's hesitating? I mean, at some point in time, maybe you should realize what the man is going through. Maybe you should realize, you know what? This date really cost him. You know what? He might have to spend a little time. He might have to spend some. Well, we both spending time, but he's got to spend his money on the date instead of just saying, well, I spend my money too in a way because I use my makeup and, I go get a spray tan. And one woman said, man, I took a workout class. I was like, girl, that workout class ain't gonna do nothing for nobody. You just started working out. You went to one workout class. You didn't lose no weight. As far as I'm concerned, you wasted, well, I mean, you ain't waste your time, but if you saying that you did it for him, you wasted your time. You need to have been doing that well before you met him, during the time that you met him, and then after the time that you met him. That's how these modern women do. They try to assign stuff to men and say, oh, well, I'm doing it for you, so I got to spend money in a way. No, you're going to spend that money anyway.
You know the kind of man that always gets cheated on? I'm gonna tell you the kind of man that gets cheated on. The men that gets cheated on is the men who actually are the providers and the protectors of the family. The men who get up every single day and work 70, 80, 90 hours a week just to provide for his ditzy brain wife that's at home. The one who actually makes sure that there's a roof over your head and your children's head and food in your stomach and your kids' stomach. And probably they're not even the fathers too, and they still make sure that your kids are okay, even though, the ones who actually are providers, the ones who always put themselves last and then put their family first, the ones who don't get nothing for Father's Day or their birthday, the ones who don't even get text messages to see if they're okay, the ones who don't even go to the doctor's office, don't even know what a dentist look like. Those kind of men who always just make sure that every single day they just provide, and that is their life, making sure that your life is better. And then what his ditzy brain wife does? Cheats on him because she's bored, because she can't go read a new book or pick up a new hobby. She has to cheat.
If a man said these things I'm about to say, he'd be crucified. But I'm a woman, so let's talk. All you hear about is toxic masculinity, but what about toxic femininity? It gets glamorized. Modern feminism has taught women to be exactly everything that they hate in men. Emotionally unavailable, selfish, prideful, lack of accountability. I mean, y'all already know accountability is like a woman's kryptonite, and I could say that wholeheartedly because I've been that woman. Men are taught, step up, be leaders, be men, be protectors, be providers. And then it's like women are told you deserve more, no matter how you act. I mean, we say we want accountability, unless it's only for men. And if the woman's the problem, we just call it trauma. Be patient with her. It's trauma. If a man is considered the problem, we call it a... No, I'm not saying some of that is not true in some cases, so don't flip my word. And I'm sorry, ladies, but the toxic dating culture is not trash because of men. It's trash because people nowadays lack conviction, they lack integrity. I mean, y'all wanted equality until it came with consequences. Y'all have a blessed day. Jesus is king.
A lot of these modern women like to comment on a man's masculinity. And if that's what you want to do, that's fine. Well, I believe a man should be this, and this, right? But I think the problem is a lot of these modern women really don't have a concept of what a man is. You can have an opinion, but the unfortunate thing for a lot of these modern women is their opinion is wrong. Their opinion of what a man is and what a man should be is wrong. That's not actually how a man works. That's not actually how masculinity works. They don't know that. They're just talking about what they read in some book somewhere.
Be real with me.
An older woman with a younger guy is completely fine and cute, but an older guy with a younger girl is kind of gross.
Why?
Older men dating younger girls can be really creepy, and it can get really weird really fast. He just wants to feel younger again, and he wants to feel attractive again. But when older women do it, it's cute because it gives them that sense of freedom back, and women have this stigma of aging super poorly.
I had a YN. Oh my granny, so I miss you, Dada. He was like 5 years younger than me. Like,
how old was you?
He was 17, 16, 17, 18, 19,
So
20,
22?
22. Yeah. I'm 26, so that was
Allegedly.
17. He was 17, about to turn 18.
You know, dudes might take it as a status card. Like, I'm 16, I'm 17, and she 25, she 26. My name Dada, and I'm blowing her back out.
I know.
I know. You taking it as a flex, but you really... You don't know that that's not something you should be doing. You shouldn't be with an older woman, and that older woman should know better than to be with that younger boy. Imagine if a 26-year-old man told you he was messing with a 16-year-old girl. How would we?
That's crazy.
Haven't touched in 3 years. My wife is completely disconnected. What do I do? 3 years without physical connection, I can't imagine how devastating that feels. Let's talk about it. When physical intimacy disappears, it's not just about the physical, it's about emotional disconnection. And I can tell you right now, trying to fix just the lack of touch won't work if the emotional safety isn't there. So what do? Here's where you start. Number 1, stop chasing the physical and focus on emotional connection. If she's withdrawn, she's not going to respond to pressure. She needs to feel seen and safe before intimacy can return. Step 2, get curious, not defensive. Ask yourself, when did the distance start? Was there a moment when things shifted? Have I asked her how she's doing? Not just about us, but life in general. Number 3, learn how to rebuild intimacy the right way. If you don't know where to start, that's exactly why I created my upcoming course on rebuilding intimacy in marriage. It's not just about sex, it's about rebuilding connection from the ground up. Follow me for more on rebuilding connection and drop a heart if you're ready to take the first step.
Veneer breath is real and it literally smells like in your mouth. It stinks so freaking bad, and the only way to get rid of it is by either replacing your veneer or replacing the crown. That's it. There's no amount of brushing, flossing, freaking mouthwash, gum, or mint that can help the situation. And listen, not everyone that has veneers or crowns experiences this. This only happens if your veneer and or crown was not placed properly, and if there's not a good seal between your tooth and your gum area. If there's even the littlest of space that's left out, bacteria is going to fester there. It's going to literally create this foul stench, kind of similar to like what a decaying tooth or like what a root canal smells like, right? And the issue is not only the crazy smell, but if you let this persist for so freaking long, you can get a cavity there. You can then have that cavity turn into a root canal situation, or you may let it get so bad completely where now your whole tooth has to be removed. Your whole tooth literally crumbles and it just has to go completely. So y'all, please, if you smell a stench in your mouth, your friend's mouth, your freaking baby daddy's mouth, have them get it checked out because it is not good whatsoever.
All right, I'm here with
Taylor.
We're gonna find out if your ideal man exists.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, for sure. What's the minimum income this person has to make?
Oh my gosh, that's terrible. Maybe like 90K.
90K?
Yeah.
100. Might as well. You want to run into 100? You want to do 100?
Okay, we'll do 100.
We'll do 100.
100K is fair.
What is the minimum and maximum age for you?
34.
34 is the youngest?
The oldest.
The oldest. What's the youngest?
Youngest, 23.
You care if they're married or single?
I absolutely care if they're married. I would prefer single.
And what's the minimum height for you?
Like 5'11".
5'11"?
At least, yeah.
I got you. What race do you prefer?
I don't have a preference.
No preference? All right, that's cool.
Black or Hispanic, I guess.
All right, so the probability of you finding your ideal man is 0.65. So that's,
okay.
That's
out of 100?
Out of the whole world, like, yeah, 0.65. They said on the loser score, you're 4 out of 5. That's less than 1% though. So it's not really that good, honestly.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was thinking about 65%.
No, 0.65.
That's okay. I'll find them.
You still find them?
He'll find me. He'll find me.
Okay,
yeah.
for sure.
Let me say this, man. I am no orthodontist by a long shot. I am no dental surgeon or any of that, man. But this veneer breath, if you cannot fully pay for the procedure, then I'm telling you, man, hold out because you're getting discount teeth, but the people around you are paying full-time prices with that breath. I don't know if y'all are skipping getting your tongue scraped, getting gum renewal, or whatever the real procedure is, but I'm telling you, man, this lady walked up on me today and the mouth was marvelous. And I know there's a lot of people that are not going to tell you her breath smelled like rhino. Like imagine 2 rhinos in the wild that just been in the wild and they don't bathe, and could you just imagine, or like afterbirth, or like just like you ever step in dog feces and it's on your boot and you just dragging it through your house, or you just walking and you can't figure out what's going on but it's violently attacking your nose. If you cannot afford the procedure, I don't know if you need a new tongue. I don't know if you need a new gum line. I don't know if they need to replace the lips because maybe they were infected with the teeth that you had prior to getting the veneers. But enough is enough, man. Dental hygiene is real, but don't let dental vanity overlook your dental hygiene because they shaving them rotten motherfuckers down and they leaving some real impure. Ew.
The difference between a man and a woman at the beginning of the year, a man is going to quietly reset, while a woman is going to post what she's about to do, her vision board, and gym videos. A man don't do none of that. Men just move differently. They are not going to announce what they are about to change. They definitely don't broadcast what they are about to cut off. And they don't post about people that they have outgrown. Men, y'all have mastered it. Y'all just stop showing up the same way. Y'all start to wake up earlier. Y'all start to work longer. Y'all start to become more selective with your time. Y'all start pulling y'all energy inward. Y'all start to protect your peace. Y'all start to restructure y'all money. And simply, y'all just start planning the next version of yourselves. One thing that I admire about a man, y'all do not reset for attention. Y'all reset for survival. Y'all reset is usually big. Y'all tell yourselves that it is time to be a better version of you because who you are today is not enough. When y'all are focused on a goal, y'all go all in 1,000%. When a man is focused and he goes quiet, it is not because he is lost. It is because he is strategizing and rebuilding. January is not about an announcement for a man. It's about him resetting and carving out his blueprint. And the scariest part about a man that is disciplined, by the time people around him and notice that he has changed, he is already on to the next version of himself and his life.
Let me show you how dumb you sound. Because I don't mind telling women that they're dumb. You're pretty, but you're dumb.
I'm not dumb, my love. I have a 4.0 GPA. I have a double major. I speak 6 languages.
And you're not using it.
I'm using it. I'm just saying.
You do
the
soccer
truth.
and you worked on nightlife.
Look, I went to a prestigious university, but I'm not going to throw that in anyone's face. But like, you're not intelligent, okay? I'm just going to be very honest with you here.
I am intelligent. Everyone out there knows.
You can't critically think because you're making an argument for the 10% statistically insignificant, which is a low IQ
You can see
move.
all my awards that I won in college as unique 6 language speaker.
But here's the thing, like,
are you crying?
Yes, I am.
Bruh. Chris. This thing is an. What are you crying for, man?
Mo.
Bro, so no one's ever told her she's dumb or what? Like, what the fuck, man?
I don't know.
Listen, man, you know, life is tough.
You guys are pricks still.
Honestly, she needs this.
You cold.
She needs this.
No, the music's still going.
She needs this, bro. Like, she needs this reality check. Like, she's trying to make an argument for the 10%. That's retarded.
Cut the music, man.
Why are you saying I'm stupid if you don't know me?
I don't have to know you to say that what you said is stupid.
I have
That's very
friends and
stupid.
you don't have friends. I'm sorry. Like, if I have male friends, it's because they're my fucking friends. Like, what's the problem?
You're making an argument for the 10%.
It doesn't matter. And you're making an argument of 90%.
Yeah, that matters. That matters.
Okay, this matters. I didn't say it doesn't matter or it matters. I just say a fact, and that's it.
That's not
all
fact.
about it.
Okay. Hey, man, you're still dumb.
You know, men have decided it's easier to take a step back. It's easier to opt out rather than trying to hop into confusion, rather than trying to force my way into a situation that, quite frankly, doesn't seem advantageous to me. Doesn't seem like it's going to go well. So I'm not going to sit up there and continue to be like, oh man, I got to get it. No, I don't. No, I don't. The alternative with me forcing myself into this space is I have somebody acting crazy with me, and I don't have time for that.